color. Isn't that fascinating? It was as if she only collected the dolls with those pieces. Of course, it must have been a coincidence.
Why are there things like that in her dolls? Why is a good freaking question?
Well, I don't know. Maybe she was attracted to those pieces and ended up getting them.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Fine.
she was.
Fine. I understand.
Yes, I
There are
like
things-
yandere.
Well then.
I understand that there are things like that in her dolls. So what? That has nothing to do with me.
Maybe you do have some peace.
Of course, it does has something to do with you. If she, your heroine, our bloody acquires all
fuck.
those pieces,
Get out of here, Red.
She's
then
my
you'll be
heroine.
able to see her.
What? You serious?
Of course.
How?
All the pieces in the dolls have different names. Although they are merely imitations of the human mind, they exist in the dolls untouched. So they're incredibly pure. It's almost like the pure form of a wish.
Shock twist, Nameless is Red's other half. I mean, we get the most interaction with him on Red's routes. We don't have much interaction with him on every other route.
And Red is a little bit disjointed.
I'm the White Ranger. I'm just calling it, okay?
The Green Ranger that turns into the White Ranger.
Yeah. I love that show. Anyways.
Did we say this one already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The doll called Lance is my other half. Waitwood is very
Very
lost
lame!
concerning his own
Excuse
identity. The piece inside him is self-worth, respect for myself, and throwing slippers at Yuri. The doll called Yunho can't overcome that he was once abandoned, and constantly lives in fear of being abandoned again. That piece is called faith in others, believing in others. The doll called Yuri is a simp, is liked by everyone,
Hey.
but feels empty and lonely. That piece is called true love, a genuine form of simping, I mean love.
Son of a bitch. So the witch wizard.
That doll called Tay wears a mask to hide his yandere. He's afraid of taking off that mask. That piece is honesty, being Yanderte.
Give in to your desires.
I just realized that's the elements of harmony! They're
What?
ponies!
Oh my gosh.
So is Red's element magic then, by extension?
No,
So-
I have the
Ew,
power of
me.
persona and a stand.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually like the dolls are like the nether elements of harmony because they need each of the elements of harmony to be completed, right?
We'll see.
That's his self-worth, respect, belief.
Honesty. Kindness.
Honesty for Tay.
Yeah.
I needed to admit what I wanted to do.
Yeah, Tay needed to be honest in order for the piece to be released. Lance needed self-worth in order for the piece to be released. Yunho needed faith in others in order for the piece to be released. Yuri needed to find true love in order for the piece to be released.
A genuine.
And lastly, the idiot doll Red cannot stand his worth and presence fading away. That piece is called pure identity, the special, in inverted commas, self.
Special.
Is okay.
Do this?
A As I have told you, these 5 pieces emit pure light. I didn't actually say that, but I implied it. They are like the minds of children. Do you understand? The minds of children before they throw away their dolls. So, if she acquires all those pieces, she will change again.
Change.
Change.
Changes.
Change.
Isn't that what you just said? The reason she can't remember you is because she has changed? If she finds all those pieces, she will turn back to her younger self, when she was still with you. And when that happens, she'll be able to come and see you. Since she will remember you.
I see. Then I'll get to see her the way I remember her?
Well, I cannot guarantee she'll be the exact person you remember. But if she collects all the pieces, then she will at least come and see you.
Alright! Yes, then how can she acquire those pieces? You know, do you know the way?
You know.
Do you know the way, my brother?
Ooh,
Hmm.
You know the way, right?
There is only one way to acquire the pieces. She has to earn the hearts of the dolls.
Earn their hearts?
Yes, those pieces are, in the end, the dolls' hearts. If she earns their hearts in a harem, she'll earn the pieces.
But okay, so how can she earn their hearts?
Well, usually to earn someone's heart means to fall in love. So she has to love the dolls.
don't you use those air quotes.
Love? Hold on. I know what that is. She said she loves her grandfather.
It's what people feel when they cherish each other and want to stay together forever. But love requires mutual feelings, like her and her grandfather.
But dolls can't talk or move in that world. So how can she love?
Then we can
Power
make
of
the dolls
delusion.
talk and move.
You know what? I'm having a theory here that you know, in order to make all this happen, everybody forgets every time we start a new route.
Yeah.
So he gets all those memories.
Hmm.
so that's what he's getting out of it. It's like, ooh, it's like in order to make sure that this happens, just eat all the memories.
Well, except I think we've actually caught this that they rewind time, and so the cost of that is, as we've seen here, he needs to eat memories to do a wish, and the wish is to turn back time so that you can do another route, because there's no way that you can love more than one person like she loves her grandfather. And sorry, anyway.
Thankfully.
There's no way she can win the love in that way at one point in time, right?
Probably true. Some of us might be mutually exclusive, although
Titus just wants to steal hearts.
Not if I eat them first! Is that even possible, wizard? Huh? Oh wait, is it possible for those dolls to move?
It is possible. I am indeed the wizard.
Then do it! What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year? Make a move. Please. My wish will come true when she collects all the pieces and comes to meet me.
But what will I earn?
What do you want? I'll give you anything I can. Take my memories. Oh. You said you don't want my memories. Complicated.
Stop
Uh-oh.
Terra's internet.
Why you gotta go and
The
make
wizard gotta go
Uh,
take Tara's connection.
Oh, no.
I think I'm back.
I think
Oh,
you're
yeah,
back.
Yep.
Yeah, you're back.
Let me refresh your.
Sorry, we made a
thing.
deal with the wizard to take your internet for a couple of seconds.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to make sure that my stream's up too.
Your stream might
It
still
looks
be
like
there.
it's
Yeah,
up.
you're
Yeah. I'm in ad mode though, but it looks like it's up.
It's up for you guys? Interesting.
It's not for me.
I'm gonna
Hold
refresh
Must
real
be
quick.
delayed.
Probably just need to
Okay.
refresh. I had to refresh Ravambi's stream, so
Yeah.
It's not connecting yet.
Yeah, with
Not like this.
Technical difficulties. No, you're in a
You're in the holding
tech-
spot right now.
the technical
Mm.
difficulties.
You have 90 seconds.
there we go. It's back.
Hey,
Okay.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, cool.
okay.
Alrighty. Whew.
Welcome back, everybody.
Let's
Okay,
try the line again because for me it cut off at complicated, so might as well do the line again to make sure it's clear.
You said
Oh, wait.
you don't
I forget you
want
also
my
did that.
memories. Complicated.
This is what we'll do.
Oh shit.
This time, I won't ask for a cost. It'll
Ooh.
be fun just to watch you like this. It's not common to find someone in a similar situation as I am. I'm interested in your situation.
Okay, Ryuk.
He's
Besides,
bored.
even if all goes for the worst, there will be something I can take. That diary.
Diary.
You said you want to see the diary, correct?
Yes.
I cannot give the diary to you, but I can show you. We'll know what she does by reading her diary. She's a very persistent writer. Thanks to that, we won't get bored. This'll be fun for me too. A diary is a ball that holds your memories. That's what she believes. If you switch the contents in her diary, her memories will change as well. But that will still be dangerous for you, so refrain from doing that as much as you can. Unlike what you did on the Tay route.
As much as I can, so I can change some.
The diary will not be the only link between this world and her world. And through that diary, we'll blow out this feather.
What's that? Wait,
The feather of dreams, should I say? With this feather, you can leave this place and come to life as well. This is what those dolls need to move and talk. I will put this in the pieces inside the dolls, and make them come to life.
wind chimes?
Now, this feather.
Oh.
Feather chimes?
Has left my hands.
What the?
Okay, that was not the effect to put in that situation at all.
Yeah.
Did Cat put that effect in?
No.
Yeah.
I also was curious, like,
I thought it was.
why
Is it
would
a
the game
game?
choose? Okay.
was like, what?
Huh?
What the heck?
Would you like to save? Sure.
No.
because
What made it work is that people actually thought it was part of the game.
I see.
No,
Oh,
no,
damn it.
I didn't think it was part of the
but I
game.
was like,
Why
I
that
thought
one?
it was.
That one did
No.
not
I was
work.
pretty sure. I was like,
Because I saw your reactive go off, so I knew that was you. But I was just like, that did not work for there.
Mm, I think I just heard something. Huh?
It was an eagle.
Yes, it was.
What's that? A feather? I couldn't believe my eyes. A couple of luminous feathers were floating in the air. And the place the feathers were coming from was my diary. Is it morning? I felt the light falling over me and opened my eyes.
I know that was your phone, but it kind of fits.
Secret revealed! Secret revealed! Right? I'm getting messages from somewhere. I couldn't feel the cold morning air. Instead, something warm was curled up beside me. Who?
Who?
We have no idea.
Who?
Who snuggled in?
Who did it?
Is it nameless? Because
I'm hoping not.
Wizard
I
said
don't
that
think
even
gonna see
because
he-
we
right
still
now.
need Red's piece.
no, but
Just assume it's Junho.
I believe it to be freaking John the Cat before its name was.
Johnson.
Done.
Someone was talking in his sleep, and the person who rustled and turned around was Ed.
What?
God,
That makes sense.
Red snuggled into bed with me.
it did.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I mean, he basically do the same thing with Lance. He sleepwalks.
Well, no. Well, he went up to go to the bathroom, then came back and snuggled next to Lance.
Yeah, like he's not very attentive during the
when
night.
he. Okay, that explanation is like, okay, I can see Red doing that, but it's like, why is Red snuggling into my bed?
And this is
Because
why
he's
you should
stupid.
lock your door.
These doors don't have locks.
I know.
It does. Tara's just an idiot.
I suddenly came to my senses and widened my eyes. The familiar face with red hair was snoring right in front of me.
What incarnation?
I'm just like, okay, cute chibi picture. The cute chibi pictures do not save in the album, so I need to save those.
No, it really doesn't.
Why not though?
Yeah, like for real. Red?
Heroin?
I was at a loss for words to see Red sleeping innocently on my bed. I was dumbfounded and just stared at him without even getting up. He was so close to me, our noses almost touched. My heart was pounding, but Red just slept sleeping peacefully. Slept sleeping peacefully. That's what I was about to say.
I'll be good to you.
Good to me? Yeah, right.
Oh my god, wake the hell up.
Don't worry.
I didn't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me.
I'll do everything. Not there.
Different tone.
Or do you want it to be?
Oh my gosh.
Not their heroine.
Wake him up!
Red moaned in his sleep.
Let's hear it.
What is he talking about? The heroine? Is he dreaming about me? I couldn't help but get red at his strange voice. What kind of dreams are you having? I should wake him up before it gets any weirder.
Please don't.
Red,
That's too late.
get up. I shook him slightly, but Red didn't respond at all. He was still moaning and glued to my bed.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't have a wet dream. I don't even know why he's sleeping in my bed. I shook him
Lazy.
harder, and he started to move. Is he finally waking up?
If you keep them there,
That's the face
I
we're
can't-
all making behind our avatars right now.
Right?
Not me. I'm loving this just from like the pure just like. Okay, this is awful.
I can't stand this anymore. Will he wake up if I strangle him?
don't. Yes.
We know that Rabbit is into asphyxiation.
Wait. Isn't that what Yanho did to Tara?
To be fair, Tara also did flip the script in one of them.
Yeah, also against you, funnily enough.
Yes.
I was suddenly caught in a dangerous impulse. At that moment, I heard the door open. I was startled and turned around. I was more startled since I was just about to do something dangerous. Oh, hey! Tay's like, damn it, I missed it. I stopped her too soon.
Okay, wrong reading for a second. No one was coming, so I came.
I'm
I
done.
swear to God, this route has the most innuendos we've had already compared to every other route in the.
You had to have known this if I was the one opening the route, okay?
True. You and me in the opening scene, there's going to be innuendos everywhere.
Yep, that's it.
The cameras made it look like you were getting ready to strangle Tay, and I figured you needed some stronger hands to help. I said Tay instead of Red. Shit. Perfect line.
Mate, if needed anyone to strangle Red, it would have been me.
No one was coming out, so I came.
Then Red must have come to wake me up. Tay stared at Red, who was sleeping in my bed like a baby. Then he glanced at my embarrassed face.
Oh, no. What's he doing?
And why aren't I involved?
As the commander, I'll have to punish him.
God! Evan! Damn it!
Tay marched to where Red was sleeping, and
Ow!
without a moment of hesitation, Tay pinched Red's ear and pulled him up. His ear was as red as his hair.
Sorry. Did that hurt?
Ow, Commander! What's going on?
Red stood up abruptly. Of course, violence was the answer. Red was
Violence
jumping up.
was always an option.
Red was jumping up and down, but Tay seemed relaxed and didn't let go of his ear.
It's your punishment for sleeping in her bed when you were sent to wake her up.
Ow, I get it, so let go, please.
After Red pleaded, Tay finally let go of his ear. He really looked like a monkey the way only one of his ears was red. I made sure he didn't catch my smirk.
Now, since both of you are awake, hurry out to the living room. Breakfast is all ready.
Tay said while pointing towards the open door. Red rubs his red ear and smiled embarrassingly at me. Embarrassingly or embarrassedly?
Embarrassingly.
Embarrassingly is a awkward word.
Heroin, sorry. You were sleeping like a baby, so I was just watching you sleep. Ping? But I ended up getting sleepy too.
But how could you just lie down beside me and sleep? I nearly fainted when I saw you.
That's because your bed smells really good.
Red said while scratching his cheek.
Now, if both of you don't want to be late for school, hurry out.
Okay. Heroin, sorry for startling you.
Surprisingly, Red just apologized and went out to the living room as Tay said. Oh, right. As soon as he left the room, I remembered that Red mumbled in his sleep. What was he dreaming about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Would you like a diagram?
It's like the sounds of that dream sounded as if Red is not as innocent as he's led us to believe.
Still as oblivious.
Or am I?
Well, actually, he has shown moments of inspiration where we're like, "Oh, wow, you noticed that before, Fred? Really? You actually are aware of something?" He's had a few moments
Damn.
like that, right?
Kind of, but then he's aware and then immediately does something not like a fake smile like Tay does, but just like completely
Oblivious.
backtracks in the next second. Like with chocolates.
But
Fudge.
I soon remembered Tay saying we'll be late for school. I made my bed in a hurry and left the room. Huh? As soon as I sat down at the breakfast table, I felt dizzy. So I was holding onto my head for a moment when I suddenly felt my head go vacant. I just sat still and spaced out. I feel like something's disappeared. As if I just lost something. Even I was flustered at how vacant I felt. What is this feeling?
Master, is something wrong?
The first person to worry from my blank face was Yunho. Yes, this cute boy who always worries for me is called Yunho.
My honey, why are you suddenly spacing out? Is it because my kiss didn't wake you up this morning?
The person who jokes around and hits on me all the time is Yuri.
Please, this is a favor. Please do not say that at the dining table. I do not want to spit out what I just swallowed. Tara, for fuck's sake.
No.
I was waiting for that actually happened first.
The cold boy with the silver hair is Lance. And it's Tay who made breakfast. And it's Red who woke up beside me in my bed. These 5 boys are all...
Is something wrong?
Even Lance seemed worried. I feel like I'm about to remember something. I think I had a weird dream last night. I feel a bit blank.
What dream? I can interpret it.
Wait, Yellow, you know how to do that?
But I don't remember very well. All that remains is this strange feeling of deja vu.
Deja vu?
Some-
Never
I
been
just-
I have
That
been
feeling
this
of
place
deja vu.
before.
I understand. I know it's my time to come home.
Did something like this happen before? But I couldn't come up with a clear answer, even for this question. I might have been just too tired yesterday. Huh? Yesterday? What did I do yesterday? I suddenly came back to my senses. Something was definitely strange. I don't even remember what I did yesterday.
Life is strange.
Are you okay? I
Red
almost went for the
asked.
stare. I was gonna say, are you okay?
We've been playing too much Lathan. Red asked, looking worried.
Is it because I surprised you in the morning?
Red hesitated, unlike himself. After seeing his apologetic face, I shook my head. It's nothing like that. I just don't feel very good today. But Red still looks sullen.
What happened? Come to think of it, that monkey went to Darling's room and didn't come out for a long time.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what happened.
I would prefer not to talk about that.
I mean, the Lance route was the most intrinsically sensual for that when he came into the room.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you scream my name.
True.
Fine. Yeah. Just making sure I was like, we said that.
You went into a woman's room and didn't come out for a while? What did you do? No, never mind. Don't answer. It pains me to even imagine what could have happened.
He slept with her.
Red, did something happen?
That's...
Now, stop talking about that. Everyone okay with being late?
Tay took away the plates and said relaxedly. Lance was still giving Red a reproachful look.
Oh, being late is bad. The exams are coming up.
Seems again.
I have to focus really hard to try and understand the class. Of course, math is still really hard for me.
The exams are coming up? Exams? Wait, I'm confused again. So today is... What's the date today? And when are the exams?
Yeah, the exams are next week.
Rory.
What? Huh?
Why?
Ooh.
Math
We've
is really
already
hard for
finished
you.
your route, for fuck's sake.
Math is really hard for Yunho, and school's easy for me, but other things are hard.
I mean, of all the routes, Yuri was the hardest one.
Mm.
Thanks to that, the annoying class president girl is getting louder by the day.
Knowing class principal must be...
Hey! This nightmare is coming soon.
Oh, Soy. Right, Soy said something like that. Now I remember. Right, Soy said that...
Do you feel okay now?
Huh?
You seem to continue spacing out.
Oh. That still looks cold, but I felt his worry. Yunho immediately added.
Master, are you really okay? If you don't feel so well, you should just stay home.
No, I'm fine. Sorry for worrying you. I cut Yunho's words and said I'm fine. I'm really thankful that they care about me, but I don't want to stay home. I don't want to be left alone in this huge house. Besides, if I don't go out, I'll just feel more iffy. I should get some fresh air and see my friends. Something fantastic? Yunho seemed to get excited just at the thought and blushed while saying,
The festival. Master, what are you doing for the festival?
Me?
I recall that you do not have any role in the festival, since you're not in any club.
I think so. The festival. Right.
She went full crunk. Right.
Right.
The festival. Right.
Yes, the festival for Cusco.
Cusco's festival.
Who's
Is that a
Cusco?
festival?
Cusco's festival.
Gotta
So I
watch that
said
again.
this.
Academy's festival is already famous, but now since the Hot 5 is here, it'll get way more crowded this time.
Right. So I wailed, saying there were too many things she had to do.
Too
After this
many
entered my
things to
mind.
handle.
She wishes she had too many things to handle.
Oh Lord.
After this entered
Naughty.
my mind,
Naughty.
one memory led to another, and soon I remembered more. Come to think of it, I do think Yunho mentioned that he'll be reading tarot cards. I was thinking about Lance now when I saw his two blue eyes staring at me. I flinched at the piercing glare. But unlike the sharp eyes that were staring at me, I heard a worried voice.
Are you really fine?
Huh? What do you mean? Lance stared into my eyes. I pretended to be fine and didn't avoid his gaze. And thankfully, Yunho cut in just in time.
Oh, anyways, I'll be reading tarot cards. I'll be predicting the future or giving insight to the present. Of course, I'm not that good yet, and I'm still learning, but I'm already excited.
Didn't tell me what's the lotto number for tomorrow.
7.
It's not that kind of fortune telling.
I mean,
Yunho seemed really happy the way he blushed. I couldn't help but smile to see that. I should make sure to go to his booth.
Yellow's doing something interesting. Of course, I, as well, am preparing for something great.
What is it?
Yunho sparkled his eyes with curiosity. Red straightened his shoulder proudly. I think he was waiting for someone to ask.
I'm going on stage. The drama club president asked me to act in a great play, which is a play about a heroine and a warrior of justice. It's about a normal warrior getting special powers and defeating all kinds of villains. Isn't it so cool?
Red's eyes were beaming with excitement.
It will be a noisy play. Especially if you're planning to act in it.
Lance, who was listening quietly, hit a sour note. He looks as if he already couldn't stand how annoying it will be. But Red didn't stay put as well.
Of course the play's noisy. If it's quiet, the whole audience will doze off. And that play this year will be much better than last year's, although I haven't seen the one from last year.
Rory's comment is making me think of a play from the anime The Slayers. the cast is hiding out in a acting troupe because they are wanted with bounties on their heads all over. so they end up joining this acting troupe to get to where they want to go, so they avoid all the people trying to get the bounty. And then the bounty hunters show up at the play, and things get really exciting.
They heard they hired a new writer this time. However, they didn't read the script for last year's.
How comfortable it must be to be dumb. Anyways, the festival committee will check the script, so I'll make sure to examine it myself.
You're trying to abuse your powers for being in the committee, but it'll be fantastic, so I'm not worried.
Red yelled out and looked at me. His overly enthusiastic eyes gave me a sense of foreboding. Sure enough, Red carefully asked.
So, Heroine, you're not doing anything for the festival, right?
Oh. No.
Mm.
I purposely didn't say maybe. Well, I don't really remember, but I guess I'm not doing anything.
Oof.
Red brightened up as I nodded, and he suddenly
Fell
grabbed
into
my
my trap.
hand. I have revealed Red's trap card.
You have revealed my trap card.
I was startled. I was startled.
day that I beat you.
I was startled and tried to let go, but he was stronger than I thought.
Then you can play the heroine.
What?
We don't have anyone to play the heroine right now. We didn't start looking for anyone, really. But I read the script, and you're perfect for the role.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
The
this
play's a
supposed to,
week
like,
away.
Well, the exams are a week away, so the festival probably
Isn't the
the
festival
following week.
tomorrow? Oh, the
No.
following week.
The week after exams is the festival. Red is trying to lure me into a play I don't know anything about. While I was
I
hesitating,
just told you what it is.
that doesn't explain
Sorta.
everything. While I was hesitating, Red grew more hopeful and beamed at me
Just
because
think of Princess
the,
Peach.
the description you gave can describe like 90% of media. Right?
I really hope the play
Mario.
is Man of La Mancha.
Man of the Mancha?
Don Quixote.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Please, please let me be the villain in this friggin' stage play. I can finally say the line after 10,000 years. I'm free. It'll be so appropriate too.
I'll take over the world.
It's time to conquer Earth.
How about it?
Red leaned in close.
I really want you to play my opposite role.
Red sounded quite serious. So... What should I say?
The obvious one.
Look, we're already on his
No.
route. We can't like fall off his route by telling him to kick bricks.
Yeah.
Refuse.
The answer
I mean-
might actually be to refuse.
With the way this game has gone, I wouldn't be surprised.
Red likes a challenge.
I think that it probably wouldn't be like. I think this is one of those non-answers.
Honestly.
It's just what kind of reaction you get. You might end up getting a cutscene with one and not the other, like we did with that one Yunho scene that we didn't catch the cutscene for. It's like we said, neither of them really did anything either way. But one of them, you got the cutscene, and then we just didn't choose that one. Right?
Hmm.
Fair.
But I don't think that Red would be much with the anti. And I don't think that this will have any effect, really, besides maybe we might get a cutscene for doing it or not.
I'm almost
So-
tempted just to say try it anyway, and then see where we go.
Yeah, let's go with try it. Because it's like, before it was on Lance's route, and you could say you are going to go with Red or not, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't make
Read
a
the
whit
damn
of difference
script
either
first.
way. It didn't make a whit of difference anyway either way. I mean,
The first
even when you
answer
said
almost never does.
yeah, well, in the Lance route, we said no, we didn't want to do the play, And it still acted like we said we wanted to do the play. It's like, wait, what? Where did that
And then
come
here's
from?
what he wants. Red is actually the puppet master. Just rescripts everything.
So yeah, let's just try it. I've never acted it before, but should I try?
Yes, it would be so great if you played the heroine.
And Rory's just like, no. At my question, Red suddenly nodded eagerly and smiled. Seeing him be so happy, I feel as if I just made a huge accomplishment. Felt good to see a smile.
I cannot believe you're participating in that stupid clown show.
Lance said with a sigh. And for some reason, he looked reproachfully at Red. Red just shrugged his shoulders.
At the trip. Heroine, ignore him. He always sees the negative sides of things. Heroine, you won't, right?
Red grinned. Tay was the one called Prince Sunshine, but Red's smile was just as nice. I just blankly stared at his smile, and Lance let out a sigh after noticing. This is why we're blank this episode. In Red's route, we are completely blank because we have to stop thinking in order to go out with Red.
Had to be as empty-headed as he is.
Yeah. And he added a piece of advice.
Do not regret afterwards. I'll examine the script carefully to make sure there's nothing inappropriate for young students.
Lance said coldly.
Do whatever you want, jerk. You're just jealous.
Now. Red, you can convince her later. We have to go now.
Oh? It's already...
Red looked at the clock and hurried. He shoved the rest of his food into his mouth. Lance looked at him frowning. I felt as if any moment now, Lance would start saying Red's disgusting, doesn't have table manners, and all the usual insults.
Are you guys finished talking? How could you fight about the same thing every time? Don't you get sick of it?
Yuri, who was listening indifferently, finally added something. I smiled a bit to hear that and stood up. Yuri followed too. His voice was completely different from when he was scolding the two boys. He gave a sweet smile and asked,
My honey, are you ready to head out?
Oh, yeah, I just have to grab my jacket.
Then get ready and come down. It'd be best if you could ditch all those nasty boys and come by yourself. Let's enjoy a drive, just by ourselves.
No, I don't want to come by myself. Yuri winked, blew a kiss, and headed out to the front door. The way he opened the door and left felt familiar and strange at the same time. And I felt confused again. A drive? I sat back on my seat. I feel dizzy. Tay and Lance, who finished getting ready, came to my side. Tay looked towards where Yuri disappeared and shook his head.
He's the one who never gets sick of it.
My thoughts exactly. How could he not get sick of hitting on her with the same words all the time?
Lance added. Lance and Tay looked at each other and nodded. While the two were forming their alliance, I was quietly in my seat. I was confused again. A drive. A drive means we're getting in the car. Does that mean
Jeez.
Yuri's driving?
Not that kind of driving either.
What does... I remembered how my memory of soy came back earlier. Yes, if I think about it, I'll remember again. I clutched onto my head. Every morning, in a car, everyone together. Oh, the limousine.
Huh?
I smacked my knee and shouted, "Right! We went to school in Yuri's limo every morning." I was feeling relieved to finally remember it when Yunho, who was by my side, suddenly looked worried.
Master, are you okay?
Huh? Yeah.
You must still be sleepy.
Heroine, are you that tired?
Oh, it's not that. It's strange. I really don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I feel confused and my heart's beating fast. Am I really still sleepy?
Is it me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, hurry up and remember, it's not all gone yet.
I abruptly stood up from the table. I just heard something. I stood up and glanced around. But as usual, no one else other than us was in the house. I suddenly got goosebumps. And we have such chill music going on at the same time as this.
It's your conscience.
I felt scared and covered my ears. I definitely heard something with my own ears. What was that?
Called tinnitus.
Schizophrenic.
Tara, what do you mean you heard something?
Oh, Tay asked, looking worried. The other boys must not have heard it. Did I hear wrong? I definitely heard a creepy voice. It was a voice I've heard before. Did he hear the voice in my dreams last night? Then, am I still dreaming? Everyone was looking at me with worried faces.
Is this the real life?
Is this just
Life.
fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Open your eyes.
Look up to the skies and see.
I was a poor boy.
Stuck
I
in a
feel
foxhole here.
sympathy.
Dang it, we're gonna break into song and dance like a high school musical. I'm done.
Oh, we don't
As
need
long
to
as
do
it's
the whole
not
song.
overproduced like Glee, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Moving on.
We don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
Mm-mm.
Leave rabbit alone.
Yeah, we don't
I
want to
assure
be
you,
in
there's
rabbit
no
hole.
Glee there.
No, we're talking about the white rabbit sky, not you.
Oh,
Did you know rabbit was originally supposed to be white?
Oh, really?
You know.
He's a white rabbit in disguise. He dyed his hair.
Oh.
Yeah. Amazing.
The hot five is here!
It's been a while since we transferred here, but they're still cheering for us.
Yunho didn't really look happy. He doesn't say, but he must be pretty tired of it. I'm worried. No, but more than that, I'm worried for myself right now. We really took the limo to school today. And as soon as the limo arrived at school, a huge crowd surrounded the vehicle. It looks as if the girls surrounded the car all the time and scream at the boys. The screams felt familiar and strange at the same time. If I had remembered this, I probably would have said I'm taking the bus. But if I express this, the boys will start worrying for sure. I pretended to be indifferent. But when the car stopped and it was time for us to get off, I was troubled. Who gets off first? I thought for a moment. When do I have to get off to seem natural? Ooh.
Oh.
get off first. This is very different.
It's last, right? You always go last.
You always
Yeah.
go off last. That's why.
Because you don't want to be seen with the boys.
Yeah.
So once
I mean,
all the hot five is off, they're the last one to get
that's
off.
the correct
I-
answer of what happens, but what progresses story, like getting off first, is going to mess things up in an interesting way.
Gonna turn you into a
Yeah.
maid again.
Could be something different. So let's try it.
Maybe,
Let's go
maybe we'll be
first.
Red to the rescue this time instead of Tay.
Hmm.
And plus, getting off last was the right answer for every other route, but I don't remember any of this shit.
I
Mhm.
don't really remember us actually having to do this all that often, except for one.
It was
time.
only in Yuri's
Um,
routes that we had the
Yeah.
choice of going first or last. Most of
So
the other
there was-
routes
yeah, but
we
normally it just said you
quickly,
got off
yeah,
later.
and very quickly we stopped taking the limo at all and just took the bus, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
let's go off first. Let's keep it interesting because getting off last is the normal thing to do. Let's be different.
Getting out.
Yeah, what
I
could go
always
wrong?
What do you
go
mean
first.
different? This is the
It's
first
fine.
time
I'm
we've
actually going to
ever had
note
this
down the
choice.
choices we make so that I don't forget. Because
The
I haven't been
baddest
doing
of
it the whole time.
ends as Terra just gets absolutely mauled.
Bad end.
Battle cry.
I'll go
Yeah.
out.
What?
Heroin, there's no need.
Everyone looked at me surprisingly. Huh? Is this not it?
Haha. I don't know why you've changed your mind, but if you get out now, you'll get trampled and die, or get jealous glares from everyone.
Oh,
I mean, might as well get that bad end, right?
right. I sat down again after hearing what Tay said. I must not have gotten out first.
Heroin?
Red called me. He didn't have to say more for me to know that I've already worried him. I forced out a bright smile. Sorry, I think I'm still sleepy. I'm fine. But Red and the other boys still look worried. So it's maybe we need to make Red really worried to make sure that he is there for protection purposes at all times.
Honestly, if anyone in my life showed this level of like being out of it, we'd be going to the hospital, not just being like, oh well, let's see how the school day goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I played a game called Amnesia. I played it 100%.
And you should also go to the hospital there.
No. The thing is, it's not a natural reason that you have amnesia at all.
It doesn't need to be a natural reason that it shouldn't like in story that should not affect your choice. It's not natural here either. It's freaking nameless.
It is actually what you want. You're like, I don't remember anything. I should go to the hospital. And then the little kid's like, no, you shouldn't go to the hospital. If you go to the hospital, you won't be able to interact with people and remember where you're supposed to be. You won't remember anything if you stay in the hospital.
Like a dumbass.
You can't let anyone know or they'll take you there and you'll just vegetate.
Yikers.
But Red and the other boys still look worried. I shouldn't have said I'd go out first. I was in my seat, glimpsing at their expressions. Someone will go out first, right? And as I expected, Red got ready to head out.
Then all right. Commander, let's get out first.
Are the sophomores the scapegoats today? All right, fine.
The limo door opened and the two boys stepped out. I could hear the girls screaming and cheering from outside the door. It was as if a celebrity was visiting the school.
And most of that noise is just Skylar.
No, Skylar doesn't actually go to the.
Yeah, Skyla or Soy
I mean, Soy.
completely avoids doing it because she wants to be different.
Mm-hmm.
She's not part of the crowd.
No, I'll go out next. So the freshmen just follow me.
I don't like it, but if you head out first, at least Yonho won't get trampled. We'll do that.
Oh, Master, will you be fine by yourself?
Oh, don't worry about me. Yunho turned away with his worried face. I stroked his hair. If they all get out from the car, the girls will follow them. Then this place will turn quiet, right? It'll be fine if I get out then. I got ready to get off last.
My honey, be careful. Alright?
Okay. I nodded at Yuri's worried words. Yuri opened the door first.
Well, I wasn't expecting to use this straight away.
Mr. Yuri!
Yunho and Lance followed him after. I heard screams of pleasure as the three boys all went out.
Everyone from the Hot Five got out!
Let's follow them!
I could see the five boys barely getting through the crowd, and I saw a huge wave of people following them. Thanks to that, it was quiet around here. Alright, now's the time. I opened the door. I could see the school gate far from here. If I want to get there, I'd have to get through this crowd. I should just naturally mix in the crowd. Alright. I took a deep breath and crammed myself into the shrieking girls. You know, this is the first time we've actually gone over what I do getting off last from the car.
Also, has anyone else noticed that Yuri getting out before? Who locks the car?
I mean, if you could just use the
There's auto locks.
switch, right?
Yeah, auto locks for all doors.
Yeah, but this is not at the time when auto locks was massive.
Oh,
Especially not in that part of the world.
Even earlier, like you can hit, if the door's open or whatever, you can just hit the lock button.
yeah.
But if Yuri's in a crowd all the way over there, how's he gonna get to the car?
I mean, hey,
The
No, I mean,
logic
like,
must not work.
He probably has like those latest tech limo.
It's got high sensor. When there's nobody in it, it automatically locks itself. It's like fucking shit from Knight Rider.
it's a limousine too, so they better be advanced for
Mhm.
locking. Because those are usually used for Hollywood stars.
I mean, what idiot is just leaving a limousine in an open parking lot? But
That's your.
Video game logic.
I took a deep breath and crammed myself into the shrieking girls.
Yunho! That's still there!
Ah, everyone was so strong. It was hard enough to cram myself in, but when I actually got in the crowd, I couldn't even walk. I was pushed around here and there and moved like that. It was like a packed bus that walks. I almost went mad because of all the screams and pushes coming at me from all directions.
Oh?
Move!
Huh? I heard someone's voice from behind, but... Ah! I couldn't even turn around and stumbled at the strong push coming from behind me. I fell to the ground with a thud. Ow! Who pushed me? The push was so sudden and hard I was still flustered. The thud must have been pretty loud since the girls around me moved a bit. I'm glad I wasn't trampled, but it's so humiliating for all of them to stare at me. I clutched onto my hurt leg. I don't know when I should get up.
Oh, I think she fell.
Oh my god, she's bleeding!
Again!
did my darling hurt her knee again?
Now's not the time to
Oh
be
no,
on
not
your
you,
period.
Tate! Not Tate. Ooh, yeah. Not Tate.
My face heated up. This won't do. I'll have to limp, but I should get out of here fast. I clutched onto the ground to stand up. It was then
Are you okay?
Red.
I heard a familiar voice amongst the noisy crowd. Red?
Oh, that's right.
Red pushed everyone aside and ran towards me. How did he know that I fell? It's because he was paying attention because I was acting weird.
Always watching.
Always watching, Wazowski. Always.
How did he know that he fell?
Red!
It was useless to get off the car last to avoid the glares. Everyone stopped to see Red and cheered.
Your knee is bleeding.
And Red seemed just as startled as I was. He looked at my bleeding knee and yelled.
It's an emergency.
An emergency?
Emergency?
Get on my back.
What?
I said, get on my back.
Wait, I was about to awkwardly get up, but Red just forced me onto his back. My face heated up more from the embarrassment. Red checked that I was safely on his back and looked at the school building far away.
Full speed to the infirmary. Hold tight.
Red!
Gotta go fast, so fast.
Yeah. Rolling around at
No.
the speed of sound.
I'd hope he's not rolling, because that would be pretty awkward.
You know, someone else might have princess carried her, but not Red. No.
Mhm. It'll be too
I
embarrassing.
swear somebody's gonna see my panties like this.
I mean, you didn't complain last time.
But last time it wasn't on the back.
That's true. I thought you were going to go a different direction with that. I was trying to set that up for an even bigger range, but oh well.
Red ran in full speed with me on his back. I thought he was fast when I saw him play soccer, but this is too fast. Red didn't look around and just ran straight to the building. But I couldn't. I was so bothered by the glares coming towards us. Besides, we ended up passing by Tay. I momentarily caught eyes with him. He widened his eyes.
Red, wait.
I heard Tay call him from behind, but I don't think Red heard. Red basically displayed my face for all the girls to see and ran into the building. This is a dream. I buried my face on his back.
Though, we're gonna
He
say
didn't-
Mr. Eugene again.
Yeah, probably. He didn't hesitate to open the door.
School nurse, look at her.
Red caught his breath and let me down. He was completely reckless while running, but he was careful when letting me down. Red helped me to the chair. But I wasn't really comforted by his kindness because this was the infirmary. No, to be exact, because this was Mr. Eugene's infirmary.
See, she scratched her knee. Treat it fast.
Who are you?
Mr. Eugene turned around to see me in Red. I could see his eyes flashing behind his glasses. Those sinister eyes were headed at Red. The dark spirits surrounding Mr. Eugene almost gave me goosebumps.
Wait.
It is a pretty good melody. But Red didn't seem to care and said the same thing he already repeated 3 times before.
She scratched her knee. You treat 6 students. Hurry up.
Mr. Eugene finally looked at my knee. But he soon scoffed. That means he's not interested. Mr. Eugene turned away from us again and said indifferently,
It's only a scratch. Just use anything up there to wrap it up.
What?
Just rub it with a white thing and put it on the red thing. You could tell apart colors, I hope. After that, just put on a band-aid or something to really...
For all the wrong
cricket.
reasons, that's hilarious.
The cricket! The cricket too! Oh god, the crickets! The crickets just elevated that so much. Just
I think the more ironic of that is Marty's playing Eugene being colorblind. And he
Yeah.
says you can tell apart colors, I hope. I felt
Yeah.
so bad for a second there. I was like, oh, jeez.
And right after he said that, Khan activated the crickets.
Laugh it up. Laugh it up.
Oh.
After that, just put on a band-aid or something. I'm done. I'm just done.
The sound effects are making me laugh too much.
I'm done.
Red stared at Mr. Eugene quietly. Seeing his face, I could tell he was a bit angry. I should step up before he gets in trouble with Mr. Eugene. I hurriedly reached out to where the disinfectant was. I'll just do it by myself. I endured the painful silence and dipped the cotton ball on the disinfectant. I felt very uncomfortable. I couldn't help but frown when I put the disinfectant on my scratch. It stings. Red flinched by my side as if he felt the pain.
Come to think of it, you're...
Mr. Eugene, who stayed silent, suddenly opened his mouth. Does he really not remember me? I felt a bit embarrassed and answered first. I'm the health commissioner of Class N.
Yeah, it was you. But before that, you...
Mr. Eugene's glasses glared. I feel nervous.
You're like a man with a perfect bone structure.
What?
What?
What's he saying now? Mr. Eugene peered at Red. Red frowned harder as Mr. Eugene scanned his body. Oh, he wasn't talking about me. Good, because that would be... It's like, wait, I'm like a man? What? Red frowned harder as Mr. Eugene scans his body.
You have a fantastic figure. Are you one of those transfer students?
I am a transfer student. But why are you staring at me like that?
Mr. Eugene keeps staring at Red. Right, Mr. Eugene has an obsession with bones. And it actually goes to show that Kat is playing all the really obsessed characters.
Yeah, you got something to say against that?
No. I'm just like, did they somehow manage to typecast you as all the obsession?
You're the one who casted me!
I hadn't played the game before. I didn't know too much about
Unintentional. Unintentional.
Ah.
He examined Red head to toe. Red's bone structure were definitely based on that of the doll. That wouldn't have changed even after he turned human. So it's natural that he has a perfect bone structure. And that is very dangerous. Because this is Mr. Eugene's infirmary. I tugged Red's sleeves. Red looked confused and looked down at me. Red, isn't it time to get ready for class? I'm done cleaning up, so let's go to the classroom.
Heroin, you're really okay?
He was like an obedient puppy the way he came to me and helped me up. I didn't break my leg so I could walk, but Red insisted that he helped me. And he whispered in my ear.
How the hell does this school choose its teachers? And isn't he here to treat students?
Red furtively glared at Mr. Eugene and said in a low voice. I mean, I can kind of relate to that with my job. It's like, you have an emergency service, but you won't answer your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Besides, his eyes behind those glasses aren't normal.
Red didn't seem scared of Mr. Eugene, but he was definitely wary of him. I can only say it's his instincts. Red, I can completely agree with you, so we should get out soon.
Oi, you two. What are you talking about? I don't like those whispers.
Mr. Eugene glared at us. I laughed awkwardly and backed off. I looked at Red, who was trying to stay there. It's nothing. We'll be going back to the classroom now.
No, you redhead. I have to take a sample.
Or this
Here,
is not
Dolores.
And what's funny is that she's a doll too.
Precisely. No, Red is busy, so he has to go. The Korean teacher called for him.
The Korean teacher?
Yeah, the one that hit on Yuri and gave him a present?
Wait, how come you
Or,
not
you
remember
know,
everything, but you
every
remember
single
that?
Korean teacher that is in the school.
I mean, that main character doesn't remember. I remember. I'm the one that Nameless is actually going for. He doesn't want that heroine. He wants the one that remembers everything.
What's the name of the bone? The skeleton?
Beatrice?
Dang.
Beatrice? Oh.
Red, let's go. I did limp a bit, but I hurriedly took Red out of the infirmary. I felt relieved to see the door close and Mr. Eugene disappear from our sight. Safe.
Anyways, heroine, is your leg okay?
Yeah, thanks for taking me to the infirmary. Still looked serious while peering at my treated knee. I smiled at him, feeling thankful that he cared. But I suddenly remembered. Come to think of it just now. Red ran with me on his back in front of all those girls. I'm in big trouble. But Red didn't look worried at all, completely ignorant of what he just did. I couldn't help but sigh. I feel too complicated right now, so I should think about that later. I feel like for some reason I'm getting simple-minded too for being with Red. No, it's all manipulation. It's what has to be.
Like there's someone
Anyways.
controlling me.
Well, I'm not getting controlled. I'm getting manipulated. There's a subtle difference.
My ears are burning.
Anyways. Which manipulator's in charge this time? Anyways, I'll go to my classroom. See you at home.
Alright. Call me if anything happens. Alright?
Okay, alright. I calmed him down and went to the classroom. We did attract attention, but I know that Red did what he did because he's innocent. And I'm pretty sure everyone else would be like, oh, yeah, he probably would do that for anyone he saw fall down. Probably.
Once again, like every single girl in school just, oh, my knee. It's like watching a freaking football game.
He must have been so worried there was nothing else he could think of. It's really not easy to have such a straightforward mind. Amazing. No, actually, it's more amazing that he carries out his straightforward thoughts right into action. It's probably possible because it's Red. I tried to get rid of my complicated thoughts and headed to the classroom.
Oh, I'm so hungry. Shinbi, take out the lunchbox. Quick, I've been waiting for this.
Lunchbox? Shinbi rummaged in her bag, and she really took out a lunchbox. So his eyes sparkled. What's with the lunchbox?
So his mom made it for us.
Yeah, my mom came to visit.
You
She
have
has
a
a
mom?
mom?
Yes, I have a mom.
That's like the first we've even heard of her having parents.
I
Oh
thought that
my
Soy and
God,
Shinji
what's her
lived in an
mom
apartment
like?
together.
I think that's true.
Well,
So,
yeah, Soy and Shinbi live together, yeah.
I want to
Wait,
meet
really?
this character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've known that for a while.
Mhm.
I was
But
hoping.
it must be something that's similar to our situation, I guess.
I was just hoping that Shinbi made like a bento for Soy, just
Dipping purposes.
hmm
Soy reached out to the lunchbox, almost drooling. She opened the box and squealed in happiness. Sure enough, the box was packed with delicious-looking food.
The only time I miss my mom's nagging is when I eat the food she cooks.
She really is good at cooking.
The two peered inside the lunchbox as they spoke. So you two are eating those for lunch today?
You're going to the cafeteria again.
Yeah, well, no choice.
Good luck.
Shinbi patted me on the shoulders. What if I can't get any food? Then I'll come straight to the classroom and snatch those away.
I gladly accept the challenge, but that'll only be possible if there's any food left by the time you come back.
Soy grinned. I hate that sneaky grin. Snowy was smiling triumphantly, but suddenly looked at my knee.
Anyways, how's your knee?
Oh, this? I looked at the band-aid on my leg. It felt like the scratch didn't hurt since I couldn't see it.
I worried when I heard you went to the infirmary. There's a weird teacher.
I wasn't hurt that much. There was no need to go there.
Did he really treat you? I can't believe it.
She looked at the band-aid on my knee as if she couldn't believe it was there. Well, I did get it treated, regardless of who did it. So I said that she's glad and shrugged her shoulders. But then she added in a worried voice.
But even if your knee's fine, people will definitely talk about what Red did.
My head's about to hurt again. So I advised me seriously.
Never know, so be careful of Red's fans. They definitely have their eyes on you.
And plus, you just got more fans because of what you did.
That's the problem! Even I felt butterflies in my stomach when I heard he carried an injured person on his back and run to the infirmary.
Now, if he had Princess carried the person, then he would get even greater amount of fans. It's like,
You'll probably die.
really? I wasn't really happy about it. So I complained about how I was just whining. I mean, I guess Soy would have dealt with the situation more easily. Anyways, I'm going to the cafeteria.
Good luck!
Don't trip again.
I said bye to the two and left the classroom in a hurry. Plan requires speed.
Gotta
Of
go
course.
fast.
Again.
Is there any more pizza bread?
This is mine. Hey, you! Let go of that. I haven't paid for it.
The crowded cafeteria was a battlefield again. I think I chatted with Soy and Shinbi for too long. I should have come as soon as the bell rang. No, actually, I guess it would have been the same, even if I came then. I was worried about how I'd be able to get through this crowd and get a piece of bread. Should I just skip lunch? I could almost hear Tay nagging me not to skip my meals. While I was hesitating between the two options, the battle was continuing. It was then.
Heroin! Are you here to buy bread?
I heard a familiar voice. I turned
What
around
could
and
that
saw.
be?
I turned around and saw Red grinning and running towards me. Huh? Red? I peered around and made sure I wasn't too friendly with him. Red didn't really seem to care, but I did. I was especially careful because of what happened in the morning. If I look too friendly with him, others will start suspecting things again. But he's calling me by a nickname.
Mhm.
Red stopped in front of me.
What?
Yo,
This
What?
is a.
What?
Is this the red theme?
we have not
Yo.
heard red theme, I think.
A what?
This must be the
Yes.
red theme.
Is your knee okay?
Gets a theme?
Yeah, it's like he's getting screen time.
I have a theme like soy.
Next to Nameless, he's the one that's actually had like the least amount of screen time of the guys.
Yeah.
His theme is a banger, though.
Yeah.
it is actually.
Sounds like it's like a fighting scene.
Yeah, but it's also got a bit of a chillness to it still.
Hmm.
It reminds me of like a skateboard game.
Yeah.
Like old school Tony Hawk game.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he first asked about my knee. I nodded.
Tell me if it hurts. We'll go to the hospital later.
I just tripped. There's nothing to worry about.
But still. Oh, right. I'll give this to you.
Red rummaged in his pocket. He handed me a chocolate snack that he probably got from another girl.
Red churn choco snack. It's a chocolate-coated biscuit. It's crispy and sweet. It's really good.
Oh. My stomach instantly growled since I didn't have anything to eat. Is this what people call automatic reflex? I took the biscuit Red handed to me. Red gave a satisfied smile to see me take it.
Were you trying to get the bread?
I nodded, but I sighed at seeing the battle happening right in front of my eyes. Seeing that, Red said to me,
I'll get one for you. Do you like her bread? No. Was it melon bread?
anything
banana
that's
bread,
still there.
dumbass.
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
Monkey bread!
Deconstructed banana bread.
Imagine talking about my breakfast at lunchtime. Yikes.
I'd rather go for the pizza bread.
Pizza bread's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on whether you're going for sweet or savory.
Or both.
Or you're trying to
Or
get
not.
bread. That seems fun in a nutshell. I felt sorry to ask Red a favor, but I was too hungry, so I couldn't help it. It was not a time to be picky. I just have to fill my stomach.
All right. Then wait here.
I would still be picky. Just saying.
Oh. You think
The
I'll
only-
only grab one bread?
No,
He'll grab everything that's still there.
it's just as well. If you only eat the chocolate snack, I'm still gonna nag you.
Yeah. Red grinned, telling me to trust him, and disappeared into the crowd. I guess I'll mooch off today. I felt thankful that Red cared for my hurt knee and the fact that I didn't eat lunch yet. He actually feels pretty reliable today. Of course, except for the fact that he carried me on his back to the infirmary when everyone was watching.
Hey, he totally took that off my plate. No!
Oh no. It's the nagger.
Tara,
Huh? Tay? I was looking at where Red disappeared to when someone grabbed my shoulder. I turned around and saw Tay. Tay called me, but he was looking at where Red went. He must have been watching the whole time.
I saw Red talking with you and disappear into the crowd. Did he go to get something?
Oh, yeah, a piece of bread. I didn't eat lunch yet, so he said he'd get something for me.
All right. I just came to nag him about what he did this morning. But he said he was going to play soccer. What's he doing in the cafeteria?
Nag him? Tay looked at me. He seemed to feel troubled and sorry at the same time.
Yeah, since he might have put you in a difficult situation this morning.
Oh. Tay was feeling sorry for what Red did this morning. Of course, he's the only one that's aware of it. I felt thankful for his kindness. And it's not like I resent Red for what he did. I know very well that he didn't do it to put me in trouble. Tay looked at me and tilted his head.
That's...
Tay pointed at the biscuit in my hand. Oh, Red gave this to me. He said it's really good.
Another thing to nag him about.
Nagging Mommy. Huh? Why? Tay let out a sigh.
He got that biscuit from a girl. It's not very good to give someone else a present that you received.
Called it.
Called it.
Oh. A girl gave this to him as a present. After hearing that, I felt too bad to eat it. I feel like he did something wrong. Tay peered at my expression.
It's not your fault. You didn't know. I'll just talk to Red later.
Okay.
How's your knee?
Tay-root flashbacks.
What? I'm just a concerned mommy.
Yeah, definitely.
No. Tay asked. I think this is what he wanted to ask me in the first place. Oh, it's fine. Thanks to Red, I went to the infirmary and got treated. It's just a small scratch.
Okay. All right.
Tay nodded. But he still didn't look so happy.
I just hope no one hurt you on purpose. I don't feel so good about it.
I was startled at what Tay said. Is there like a teepee in the background?
Yep.
I never thought that. No way, that just makes my head hurt, so I don't even want to think about it.
All right, fine. Then enjoy your lunch.
Tay looked down at my knee again, and he turned around after giving me a smile. Everyone's worrying for me. I really felt thankful for that. But I do feel like they're worrying too much. I actually felt worried for Tay to think that he might be suspicious of innocent people. I looked up wondering if Red will take longer. I guess I can't be a saint. I saw Red coming towards me with a plastic bag in his hand. He missed Tay by just a few seconds. Huh? Why did you buy so much? The plastic bag Red handed me was pretty heavy.
I told you.
Peering inside, I saw that he bought all the kinds of bread the cafeteria has. He even bought several drinks. Does he expect me to eat all of this by myself? But first, how did he manage to get all this?
He stole from people.
You know,
Must
I
have
just
been.
had to use my steal skills.
Street
It
rat.
had 100% accuracy.
Riff raff.
Street rat.
Just
I
hopped over
don't
the
buy
counter and
that.
started throwing them out again.
It must have been so competitive. Red put the plastic bag in my hand.
You're skinny. You have to eat as much as you can.
But then I won't be able to fit into the dress. Oh, but this is still too much. Let's eat together.
Nah, I have to go eat with my soccer buddies.
Red said while scratching his cheek. Come to think of it, Tay said something like that before. What? Why did you come to the cafeteria?
Oh, I should get going now.
Did you just wander in here after seeing me? Red didn't answer my question and looked surprised after glancing at the clock.
I'll go see my friends now. Oh, right. I really mean it about you playing the heroine for the play. So, think again.
He's got friends?
So, is this a second new theme?
Oh.
definitely sounds different.
It does.
Like, I don't think we've heard this before. And if Red just gives like a different theme for every scene, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed.
Yeah, same.
I've heard this song before. It's a different remix of it, but it's a popular song. It's just reduxed. I don't know the name of it. I can
Well,
hear it.
I think that it does have a main thread of some of the other music in the game. Maybe not the main thread, but an underlying current of music we've heard regularly. It's just got a little bit of a different composition.
I already told you everything in the morning, but I think the play will be fantastic if you're in it.
Now he's acting like we said no.
You did say no.
No, I said I'll try it.
We said try it.
Say yes.
Red grinned. My heart beat fast from his grin. When did he learn how to give such a smile?
Then see you later. Smell you later.
Dud 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 dud. I was still spacing out, but Red left me and ran towards the door.
Alright, don't run and get hurt again.
How could he say that when he's the one who's running right now? After saying that, Red really turned around and ran off. I guess this will be my dinner too?
No. That is not a healthy dinner, young lady.
Or I mean, it should still be like pretty fresh for today. I can probably keep the anything I don't eat like in my locker for tomorrow, and then I don't have to go to the cafeteria.
Just give it to your blonde friend. She will eat whatever you have left over.
How much money do I have to buy all of that?
Oh, yeah.
I honestly think that he probably used his connections and it's like, hey, I need to get one of every type of bread. And then people are like, oh, yeah, sure. Anything for you, Red.
That's
That's just the way Red is. Everybody loves
Communication
Red.
100.
Girls love Red. Guys love Red. Red's the bro. Even while heading back to the classroom with the heavy bag, all I could think about was Red. For some reason, I can't forget the smile he gave me earlier. Besides, why did Red bother to come to the cafeteria in the first place? The way he evaded my question, too. He must have come to just help me. No, that can't be it. Was it just because he really wants me to play the heroine? I felt that the food could have been some sort of bribe. But I soon shook my head. That's not it, too. I'm just being manipulated by the Tay route. Red would never think like that. He would never think about it being manipulation, bribes.
Wow.
Tay would, but Red wouldn't.
I'll have you know, bribery was never something I used.
You did. You did cleverly implement things I wanted in order to get your
why the fuck you lying?
Wait, what did I give that you wanted besides like lots of tea?
I forget the exact thing, but you did basically do. Oh, I'll do that for you, just because I can work this my way. And you actually were like, yeah, and said right afterwards, yes, I'll get what I want out of it because I'm doing this.
Okay. I believe your memory because that does sound like me.
Red is always straightforward and honest. Although he seems a bit simple-minded because of that, it's actually pretty cute. Before I knew it, I was smiling at the thought of him. Phew, the bus back home is always much better than when I go to school. I left school a bit late today, so the bus was pretty empty. Whenever it's packed, I always feel like the bus spits me out. But when it's relaxed like this, I can just walk out of the bus. Huh? I was walking towards home from the station when I saw a familiar figure afar. A person with silver hair was wearing the same uniform as me. That's Lance. I peered around to see if anyone was near and called Lance. Lance stopped and turned around. I ran towards him. The scratch healed a bit, so there was no problem with running or walking.
You'll trip again if you run like that.
As soon as I stopped in front of him, Lance nagged me. That's what everyone says to me. Tay worried about me at lunch and when I came back to the classroom, so I shouldn't be, and even Yunho all told me to watch out for my knee. And Lance is in my class, and he didn't say it until now.
Text you?
Huh? Lance looked at me with an odd expression. Why?
You smell.
Dang.
Smell?
Damn.
The disinfectant?
No, I smell the noisy idiot who pretends to be the warrior of justice.
How?
Well, they do share a bed.
Reluctantly.
You smell red?
Is it chocolate?
Oh, it's probably because I ate the chocolate biscuit Red gave me. I was hungry on my way home, so I ate a biscuit Red gave me.
You ate junk food? Well, you are free to do so, I guess.
Sometimes I feel like Lance is a bit harsh. When he talks about red,
You feel?
Little
Just
bit.
now.
Just a little.
Really?
when he talks about red, he's especially unforgiving. But if I take Red's side right now, I knew things would get worse, so I didn't say anything. Not about whether Lance hates Red. We always don't get along. I smiled a bit embarrassingly. Lance frowned a bit.
Anyways, if you'll get hurt, you'll scar. No, but before that, I'm genuinely curious of whether that red monkey has a brain at all. He didn't seem to understand why we take the trouble to get off separately from the limousine.
Lance must have worried about the same thing as Tay. But he didn't have to say it like that. He wasn't wrong, but he could have said it nicer. Well, Lance is always merciless towards Red. If I take Red's side now, I guess things will get worse. As I said, like 3 lines ago. I just stayed quiet. I feel like they never get along very well. I don't understand why they always take a go at each other.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who's the stupidest and the weakest. I'm more foolish than Red.
This is from Lance Road, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and Nameless.
Is that me? Okay. Now try to remember it's your story that happened in another place.
Huh? I was suddenly surrounded by light as if someone turned on the switch. I was left alone, the quiet street. I could see the sunset. Before I knew it, I saw the front door in front of me. What is this? What did I just see?
Tara?
Huh? I was startled and trembled at the voice coming from behind me. It was the same voice I had just heard out of nowhere. Lance saw me looking surprised and tilted his head.
Why are you just standing there? We're home.
Okay. I rummaged my pocket and took out the key. My hands were trembling as I put the key into the lock. I tried my best so Lance wouldn't notice and managed to open the door. Thankfully, Lance didn't notice anything strange and headed straight to his room. I hurried into my room. I put my back on the closed door and sank to the floor. My body was still trembling. I ate dinner and lied on my bed, but I still kept remembering what happened earlier. The voice I heard this morning was so creepy I got goosebumps. But this time, I heard Lance's voice, even though he was standing right beside me. The voice of Lance, feebly blaming himself, hovered around my ears. So strange.
You
I feel
learn a
like...
secret.
Yes, that was another secret revealed. It's like, why am I remembering these things like this? Why do I get the chime every time I do? I feel like I'm dreaming. If I think about it, the fact that the dolls became human itself is so strange. Is this all really a dream? I should drink cold water and gather myself. Got out of my comfy bed. Huh? You guys aren't sleeping yet? I came out of my room and found Red and Yunho watching TV. It was already 11. They both turned their eyes from the TV and looked at me.
Oh, heroin.
Master, you didn't go to bed yet?
I mean, is Red keeping you up, Yunho, watching his Hero of Justice show?
Oh, technically.
That was also my guess.
Is this bad?
I mean, even on Yunho's route, we didn't really get much of Yunho's bed as the couch. And we didn't have any real activity in the living room. At night, anyway. Like, just after school, maybe, but not actually at night.
To be fair, your room is more private than mine.
Is it though?
Not when the man everybody walks in.
True,
Especially
but
A.
you don't have to worry about people staying in your room, keeping you up no matter what.
No, I couldn't sleep. What were you watching? They turned their eyes to the television because of my question.
Mad TV.
Now you're watching Mad TV.
Oh, Red and I were watching his favorite action hero show.
Just watching it for Yellow, since Yellow also has the mission of defending justice.
Oh. Yeah? Okay. I looked around and saw the chocolate biscuits Red gave me earlier. He was sharing them with Yunho, too. I felt a bit guilty remembering what Tae told me, but seeing Yunho eat them too, I felt a bit better.
Hang on.
Yeah, just do an affectation for this. Rabbit.
No, wait.
Do it.
This line.
Yes.
Oh, do I have to do it?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
It'll be perfect for
Yeah,
you.
because
The
you're red.
irony of this is just too good.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just Justice Warrior Red. Blue, I can't believe you betrayed me. I trusted you.
All right,
How about
McGilded.
No. This isn't the Milk Gilded voice.
I mean, it's pretty close. It's not far off.
No.
This is
sure.
the McGilded voice.
Pretty sure that this is an action show, like a show that Red is the action figure for.
No, it was discontinued.
Yeah,
Nobody knows who, that's the point of Red.
Yeah, it was a prototype that got auctioned off or raffled off because there wasn't enough interest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because how many ball joint dolls do you see that are sold as action figures for freaking Power Rangers?
Okay, now this is blue.
Wait. Yeah, this is blue.
This is blue.
Who's
So
who's blue?
Lance?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it would be a fun one for me to take that.
Yeah.
Red, you're always so unrealistic. In this world, you need to know how to compromise. People like you, who are so uptight, will never win.
What are you talking about, Blue? It's not too late. Abandon the Dark Lord's sword right now and come back to us. Yellow, Pink, white, black, and I all believe in you. We're all still waiting for you.
Would this
Blue,
be?
this is your place. Please, listen to me.
You are the chosen one!
Wait, are we Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Just wait.
Or is this
Yeah.
some weird janky Power Wars Star Wars crossover?
No. Like, are all of the characters like? Is this just like the Croby doll?
Like a
Frickin-
personification.
Yeah.
Red looked like he'd jump into the screen any minute now. He flinched as the story reached its climax. His eyes widened as he stared at the TV screen.
Ugh. Blue, you will come back to us, right?
Red, how many more times do I have to tell you? I'm a traitor. Accept the reality now.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Suddenly light beamed out of the red character on the screen.
Is that me or
I think
that's
this is
blue.
blue.
I think.
Yeah,
That's
I think that's blue.
because it's coming out of red. Bombi?
Blue.
That's not me though.
That's
Eh?
blue.
That would be blue because red is.
I'm charging a light beam.
Alright. Oh yeah, it is me. I'm stupid.
What? What is that? What's that light?
I think he's finally realized his special powers. The experiment was a success.
The red on TV suddenly emitted light from all over his body. Then he grabbed the gleaming sword that fell from the sky and started to attack the enemy.
have the power.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The battle got intense. Red was getting more absorbed into the story.
yes. In the end, Red realizes his special powers and save his teammate. And that's what Red always does. He always trusts his team, and with honesty wins back the people who turn their backs against him.
Don't you bring me into this.
Is this foreshadowing that he's going to make Nameless a good guy?
Talk about jutsu.
Talk no jutsu.
Red looked touched as he stared at the red on TV.
Honesty always works. With honesty, you can get special powers and save people.
Red said while looking at me and Yunho. His eyes sparkling seemed to ask us to agree.
People can't handle the truth.
Oh my god! That is the best face for. Have we seen this face from Yunho? Did they make it just for this scene?
Yes, no, we
No,
saw
we've
this on
seen
the
it
Yunho
before.
route.
So many times.
Yeah. This is so many times when Yunho is like calling out my bullshit.
It's just so good.
But Yunho didn't say anything and just looked at the TV. Red shook Yunho and urged him.
Yellow, how is it? How is it? Isn't it so inspiring?
Red, I think
Yunho opened his mouth with a serious face. Red looked like he was looking forward to a certain answer.
that only exists on TV.
See? He's calling out the bullshit.
Yellow?
Red looked surprised and asked back. I thought I heard it wrong too and looked at Yunho. But Yunho didn't change his expression. He calmly added,
In reality, things like that don't happen.
Says the person with psychic powers.
Once again, Tara and me sharing a brain cell.
I was gonna make the comment of says the person who's a doll brought to life, but okay.
but also, literally has ESP for ghosts.
And can talk to animals.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
we'll talk about
Mhm.
it. Nothing will change just because you believe.
Although what Yunto said was cold, it was realistic. Coming from
Is it really
the
so hard to believe?
most superpowered doll. The one with the most special abilities that are weird.
That we know of.
But I was surprised to see Yunho be so cynical when he always avoided confrontation. Red widened his eyes in surprise too. But he came back to his usual self and convinced Yunho.
Yellow, that's just because you're not well trained yet.
You need to
You
reveal
say
the
you
secret.
can.
Anything can happen if you just believe. Someday, I will be a Varian fly. I will have special powers too.
You'll be a Bavarian fly?
Tinkerbell. That's Tinkerbell.
Oh.
You need to believe
I
to
will be
Tinkerbell in
a
order
Be
for
a fairy
Tinkerbell
and
to-
fly. I thought you said be a Bavarian fly. I'm like,
They-
what?
What?
Trust and pixie dust.
I didn't hear
Foreshadowing.
be a fairy. I heard Bavarian.
Yeah,
The
See,
fairy.
I thought you were repeating back what Sky said, but I heard from you, Bavarian Fly. I'm like, did I mishear what Tara said? No, I didn't, as a matter of fact.
Right, Heroine?
Huh? Red looked at me and asked. Yunho followed and looked at me too.
What do you think, Heroine? You won't be a spoil sport like him, right?
I knew choice was coming.
It's a choice.
Oh dear God. We have to choose.
Should we keep him realistic? Or should we
Encourage
for-
his fantasies.
That is
I
a
think-
tough choice.
I think I know what the true ending and the true choice here, so I won't contribute.
Well, if we do have Nameless actually showing up in this route,
Special powers definitely exist.
yes, because yeah, actually, we have dolls brought to life. How is that
Yeah.
not special
Yeah.
powers exist?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like
We actually
if-
have proof that
Yeah.
special powers exist.
Here's Yunho, the best example, and the dolls.
Yeah, special powers do exist. Yeah, someday you might. Maybe? I did add that last word, but Red would probably cheer up anyways. Like Yunto said, it would be difficult to get special powers like the characters on TV. But special powers don't always have to be magic. Like, you can be an Esper and talk to ghosts and animals. Or be a doll brought to life. There's so many ways, other ways to save people. Maybe it's one of Red's special powers to be so sociable. As I noticed, Red looked deeply moved.
Wow. I mean, everyone wants that special power, right?
To be sociable?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, just people like me. And I don't have to worry about it and try.
Like, follow, and subscribe. Right, heroine? See, Yellow? The heroines say so. I knew the heroine would say that.
The heroines say so.
Say so.
Sure enough, Red looked extremely happy.
This game has full of those memes, and yet this was made before the memes, I think.
Yeah, this was made before Say So was like so popular. He suddenly grabbed my hand. My heart beat fast from surprise, but Red just looked cheerful.
Huh. I really hope you'll be in the play with me.
No, there's a way to remove it. I'm like, I want to get a full screenshot of him with his hand out like that. It's so cute.
Settings? Is there settings there? Heroine, you believe in my special powers. You'll be so good as my partner too.
I'll just take it anyway. Even if I don't get the full one. Red said while swinging my arms. Before I knew it, the subject suddenly changed to the play. Yeah, I'll think about it. Can you give me a copy of the script? I mean, I only have a week to learn it, plus I need to study for exams, and,
You said you'll think about it. Anyways, you're the only one, heroine.
I did awkwardly laugh it off, but I flinched inside. You know, just silently staring at the TV, unimpressed.
Judgingly.
Master, are you going to bed now?
Yinho turned off the TV and looked at me. Oh, yeah, I came out for just a glass of water anyways. I should go to bed now.
Yeah, can you guys get out of my room, please?
Oh, then I'll get you a glass.
Red
And until
abruptly,
we finish the show.
Red abruptly stood and headed towards the kitchen.
All
that-
the season.
It was just me and Yinho in the living room.
Is your knee really okay?
That's all people have been asking me today. I stroked his hair. Yinho curled up a bit like a rabbit and let me stroke his hair. I was getting way too much attention compared to when Grandpa just passed away. No one else did a double take with Yinho Rabbit.
I saw it.
You saw it, yeah.
I can't believe there are this many people who worry about me. I feel like the emptiness I felt after Grandpa left is finally going away now. Red soon came back with a glass of water. I took the cup, said goodnight to the boys, and came back to my room. Phew. I emptied the glass and put it on my desk. Red always says that he's a justice warrior. And he really believes that there are special powers hidden within him. He genuinely believes that he'll realize those powers one day. I lied on my bed and closed my eyes. And I thought of that kind, red-haired boy. Red is really innocent and honest. But is he too innocent? He's more innocent than Yinho.
I believe the term you're looking for is naive.
I.
The things Red believes can't happen in reality. Is it really best for Red to just pretend to believe him and nod? What if he thinks that I tricked him when he realizes how I really think? I felt bad to think that. He would definitely be so disappointed. He'll be disappointed when he finds out that he doesn't have those special powers. Red is awesome enough without those special powers, but I don't think he realizes that.
Oh.
First chapter.
Ooh.
Are you my hero?
Are you my hero?
Academia.
I need a hero.
Oh no! I'm holding up for a
no.
hero to the end of the night.
Haven't you played around with the diary too much?
Isn't this
It's
fine? I don't
nameless,
want
Yes,
to be
yeah.
this.
You're the only one that would be in this scene besides Wizard.
Said it.
I said it.
What?
You just said it.
Heard it.
Said it.
I didn't hear him say happy.
Oh, because
Isn't this
just repeat
fine?
it.
I don't want her to be just happy. Then it's too easy. If she remembers everything, it won't be fun. She forgot me. It won't hurt for her to lose a bit more memories.
But if you continue to play around like this, she might not acquire the last piece. Upsetting the apple cart? Well, I trust you know the consequences better.
That's true. I'll listen to you, wizard. I won't play around for a while.
For a while.
Welcome. You're here with your friends today?
Oh, hey.
Hey! Yes? You remember me, right? I'm Soy, her best friend.
That look from Shinbi is like saying shrimp.
Shrimp.
She's just like, get a grip, woman.
Shinbi just nodded and said hi. Tay looked at us three and smiled. Soy looked like she was about to faint from that smile.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'll be nice to you guys. It'd be nice for you guys to take the time.
That'll be nice.
I'll be nice to you guys.
For now. It'd be nice for you guys to take your time, but as you can see, we're almost full. You'd better hurry and get a table.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Then have fun. Zion will take your orders.
Tay must have been really busy since he left in a hurry. Soy looked disappointed to see him disappear. There's so many people. I looked around the cafe and saw that it was packed.
Not just one, not two, but 3 hot guys here. The blog world's been going crazy over this cafe.
Really?
It's sad that pictures of Tay are floating around the internet. But I guess as his future bride, I should just be happy of his popularity.
How delusional.
Sheesh.
Got drowned out by Rory.
Oh,
Sorry.
how delusional.
Shrimp.
Of course, it was Shinbi who spoiled Soy's fantasies. We laughed for a bit and found an empty table.
So busy. Oh, are you guys here ready to order?
Zion came over amidst the craziness and said hi.
Zion,
Oh no.
long time no see.
Oh no.
I haven't seen you for like 2 weeks or so.
Yes, even though this training order is supposed to make you far away and much longer than that. Anyways, I haven't seen you in a while. But we're so busy today. We won't be able to talk much. Have you decided what you want to order?
Lemon tea.
I'll have a secret garden.
I'll have a ZION.
Unfortunately, that's not in the menu. Sorry.
I'll have what Shimby's ordered and a piece of carrot cake.
You realize what we just did there, right? Shinbi ordered Lance's order. I ordered Yuri's order, and Soy ordered Yunho's order.
Yeah.
Okay. lemon tea, 2 secret garden, and carrot cake.
Wait.
But that's not correct
That's not right.
because
Yeah.
Shinbei ordered the
The
lemon
lemon
tea,
tea.
so it should have
Lemon
been 2 lemon
tea.
tea, a secret garden, and a cake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But we
Zion's incompetent.
Oh yeah,
we-
that's right.
we-
He's messed
So,
up order.
Zoe's distracting Zion here.
yeah.
Yes. I was too hurried to try it all on to get out of there.
Zion hurriedly wrote down our orders. Meanwhile, Soy looked around and asked,
Why are there so many customers today?
Oh, there's a harp concert this afternoon.
"A harp concert?" And meanwhile, we managed to give Shritz the musicians, the main musicians, Zion and Yuri.
Yes.
And Zion, the only side character to get into a CG.
Yes. Hmm.
A harp concert? I noticed a harp just behind Zion. All this time I thought it was just for decoration. They even have a concert with it? Zion blushed at my question and smiled.
Yeah.
Who's playing? Zion grinned. Huh? Is it Zion? Is it you? Zion nodded shyly.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe's eyes instantly lit up when she heard that.
I can't miss it.
Zion
That face, though.
Yeah.
Again, there, Zoe.
Yeah, exactly. Not a tsundere, a soindere.
Their relationship reminds me of SAO Abridged.
What,
see
Asta and
that,
Kirito?
Yeah.
I'll be playing often, so stop by whenever you can.
Zion said bashfully.
The harpist is taking orders too?
I'm not a professional harpist. It's just a hobby.
Zion hurriedly answered Shinbi's question.
The concert will be in the late afternoon. I'm so happy that so many people come early.
The way Zion blushed reminded me of someone back home. Cat.
Oh my god. I'm so surprised that Haben decided to come in. Zion, if you're done taking orders, stop chatting and help us.
I think this is a stream that Cat has actually had the most lines.
I
Yeah.
know!
Funny.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
What even is happening anymore?
Oops, he caught me. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, I'll be back with your orders in a moment.
Zion left in a hurry after Mr. Haben called in. A harp concert? That's so cool. Does he play the harp that well? I'm excited about what kind of music he'll play. On the other hand, Zoe was grumbling by my side.
It's late in the afternoon. We won't be able to see him often. Why does he have to play so late?
Well, if it's late in the afternoon, we might still be at. If it's still in the afternoon, we might not be able to come because of school. If it's late in the
Yeah.
afternoon, it's like, oh, we just come before we go to bed, before we go home for bed. But if it's late in the evening, then it's like, oh, we have to wake up in like 6 hours for school. You know?
I mean, apparently it doesn't stop me from working until 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Because it'll be more romantic to play at night.
Zoe sounded disappointed. She suddenly turned her eyes towards me.
Sarah, you
Huh?
must be pretty close close with Zion now. You were pretty friendly with him.
What? Friendly? Come to think of it, I was being comfortable with him since Soy was by my side.
Well, it's good to get close.
Soy shrugged her shoulders as if it was nothing important. Huh? Come to think of it, do I know Zion well? Again, for the last couple of days I've been feeling as if there are holes in my memories. I tried to trace back my memories, but I can't remember very well. I don't even know how well I know Zion, but I treated him like a friend just now.
That really does sound like a hospital issue.
I don't know what's going on with me. Oh, anyways, Soy, why did you bring me here? I hurried and changed the subject to avoid giving myself a headache. We came to Banjul today because Soy insisted. She said she had something to say. She made a fuss about how she had to tell us at Banjul. She was so insistent Shinbi had to put off her busy schedule.
Alright, I'm going to speak in a small voice now, so listen carefully.
I can't hear you very well. There are so many people.
Then come closer to me.
What is it?
Soy was always straightforward, but she was being hesitant right now. What's so great for her to make such a big deal of it? Soy whispered to us.
I'm in love.
With your phone?
No! Hey, stop it! I'm serious this time.
Soy was about to yell at Shinbi, but stopped for some reason. She seemed careful for some reason. Why should she be careful here? I just blinked. So, who are you in love with?
The person we just saw.
What, then Zion? I was surprised thinking of Zion who just took our orders.
Shh, no, not him.
But he was the one we just saw.
Not Zion, Tay, the man of my dreams.
Oh, Tay. Oh, Tay!
Oh. God.
Oh,
How many of you get that?
Oh, Tay.
What? I actually don't.
Little Rascals. Oh, Tay!
All right, of course. Yeah, that's a movie I haven't seen for a while. Okay.
So he looked excited like a little girl. But I was a bit disappointed, expecting someone more shocking. And Shinbi seemed to feel the same. So he's been acting weird anyways. Especially in front of Tay. She turned a bit girly whenever Tay was around. Anyways, we all noticed something was going on. Shinbi and I were tensed up and leaning in close to hear what she was saying, but as soon as Soy said that, we relaxed. Oh, Tay.
I heard that.
God.
Yeah.
I feel much better after saying it.
On the other hand, Soy let out a sigh. She must have been really nervous to tell us. I was actually expecting it. It's not that shocking.
Me too.
What? At least pretend to be surprised.
Wow. Soy looked more disappointed at my forced wow.
Anyways, you're the only ones who know this huge secret. You guys know why I'm telling you, right?
No, I don't.
It's because I need you guys to help.
Uh-huh. Soy said while pointing her finger at Shinbi and I. Shinbi seemed uninterested already. She was pretending to be E.T. and put her fingertip on Soy's. Soy ignored her and pointing her finger at me.
I just realized Soy just totally pulled you guys to the bench.
Especially you. You're close with Tay. You have the honor of going to school with him every day.
Soy looks so jealous. She said that because she doesn't realize how troubling it is. Soy lowered her finger and put her arm around my shoulders. Conspiratorially. I'm the scat man. I don't feel so good about this for some reason.
So, you know what I'm talking about, right? What are friends for? What kind of girl tastes likes? What food he likes? And what color he likes? If you find out these, then I'll definitely be able to get my man.
Alright. I'll help with anything I can. Soy seemed extremely satisfied with my answer and nodded her head. Even though I was totally facetious and drawing out every word. It's like, you really believe me when I say it like that? But first, my neck hurts. Can't you let go now? I don't know about Tay's taste in women, but if there's anything I can do, I want to help Soy. My best friend's saying she has someone she likes. I can't just stay still. I feel like I'm burning with determination along with Soy.
If you get your heart broken, I'll buy you cake.
Don't jinx it!
Well, you'll get your heart broken and you'll get cake.
Are you saying you don't want the cake then?
The other option is a better kind of cake.
I knew it was
I was
coming.
thinking it.
I'm not even
Yeah.
actually upset at this one. Like,
Beefcake.
okay.
Okay.
Shouldn't be said in. Shouldn't be said indifferently.
Don't jinx me!
Every time! Oh my god!
I swear we've done this far too often in this game.
Fucking Sky.
Don't jinx me! We'll be such a cute couple!
Yeah. Soy was getting ahead of herself.
One
Good.
carrot cake, please.
Bring the whole cake! Since you guys said you'll help me, my mission is accomplished for today.
I don't know if Shinbi said she'll be buy cake exactly helped, but Soy ended her story.
Especially you. Take good care of me. You're the most important since you're close with him.
I understand that you want to exploit me. Soy in love. I never thought this day would come. I never thought she'd say she's in love when she always got excited over cute boys and dreamed of ridiculous romance. And wouldn't this be a great place to have a memory from the Tay route?
I'm sorry.
She was actually serious this time. In the meanwhile, Zion brought up the drinks and cake. We carefully watched Tay and sipped our tea. While we were chatting, Soy mentioned she wants to give Tay a small gift. I told her something to eat might be good. After talking for a long time, Soy said she'd go first, since her mom was home.
Okay.
Shinbi left too, since they lived together.
Can you help me wrap a big box?
Are you going to be inside a cake inside that box?
Who told you?
A Korean snack you've got to try.
I was going to the counter to pay when I noticed the cookies they were selling in front of the cashier.
Oh, and do you like the cookies?
Oh, are these chocolate cookies?
Yeah, they're handmade. There are macadamia nuts inside, so everyone says they're good.
Buy a cookie or not buy a cookie. You have a choice.
That-
Buy the
that
That is
a
the
weird
question.
trick.
It's obviously giving it to Red.
Yeah,
It's
need
a
to buy the
cookie.
cookie. Gotta buy
Or
the
the
cookie.
not cookie.
Big cookie.
Cookie.
Could I get a couple of these to go?
Cookie.
Oh, sure. You always have cake. Do you like cookies too?
Zion asked kindly while I paid. Oh, there's someone at home who likes them. I said while thinking of Red.
Oh, I see. They would like it for sure. It's really good. Mr. Harbin partnered with the bakery across the river and...
You should let her go if she's done paying. She can't leave because of you.
I mean, it's so busy, you don't want to keep anybody around longer than necessary.
Mm,
Since they only have like what, 2 waiters?
Customers?
Mhm.
two, no.
1.
No, they're crowded.
On the
Yeah.
other hand, supposedly they're crowded for the harp concert, so it wouldn't be weird to expect people to pay and hang around.
Mm-hmm. Zion was just about to tell another story when Mr. Hobbin came and told him off. Zion pouted and handed me the cookies. He's just another shrimp.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
They were bickering but said their goodbyes at the same time. Funny.
My other ship.
Zion Hobbin.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the front door and entered the house with heavy footsteps. I was
Why?
only late because I hung out at Banjul, but I felt tired being out this whole time.
Master, you're here.
Totally not sleeping, Yunho. Yunho said hi while munching on Red's chocolate snacks in the living room. I saw crumbs all over the floor and on Yunho's mouth.
They're spreading the love of
Oh,
chocolate.
Yunho, you've got something on your face.
Lance will definitely get annoyed if he sees this. Red, who was watching TV's beside him, turned his head towards me too.
Oh, Heroine, you're here.
Red was munching on a biscuit too. That biscuit is definitely the one Red gave me earlier. Seeing that, I was reminded of what Tay said. Said a girl gave them to Red as a gift. But is it really okay for Red to just hand them out like that? I decided to ask. Yeah, Red?
Yeah?
Those chocolate biscuits, who gave them to you?
The
I
store
pointed at the
lady.
snack in Red's mouth.
Oh, this? It's this girl I don't really know, but she always comes to give me these.
Of course. Red doesn't even know her name. I asked him again. Maybe she's giving them to you because she has a crush on you.
What?
Red made a strange expression at my question. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked. I was flustered when I heard something vibrating.
Why do you have to read it like that?
I wonder.
What did you have to pause? Oh, I have a call. Wait.
It's Red's phone.
Damn, Red. So
Sorry, you still giggling set me off.
Hello? Oh, yeah. I got here fine. What's up? Huh? Tomorrow lunch? All right. All right. I'll buy the ice cream next time.
Red answered cheerfully. Where does he get the money? Is this a friend? I could tell just by listening how much he was liked by his friends. I could hear his friend laugh over the phone.
Oh, I still haven't found someone to play the heroine. I do have my eyes on someone, but she didn't give me an answer yet. Huh? Yeah, let's wait a bit more. I'll try to convince her.
Red looked at me while saying that. Oh no. Whenever
no.
I'm about to forget, he reminds me about the plaything. Red focused on his call again. I turned my head and stared at the TV show Red and Yunho were watching.
Ugh. Black, I can't believe you are infected. Hurry and contact Red.
The story of the show was reaching its climax. Red really likes watching action hero shows. I guess he can't ignore his release concept. Yunho was watching the TV with the same expressionless face.
Oh, yeah. We'll all leave together after rehearsals, so it won't be dangerous to practice until late. If it's really that dangerous, I can just see her off. You mean that girl, right? Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. See you at the music room tomorrow, okay?
Red hung up the phone, and he looked at me watching the TV.
Oh, heroine! They're going to watch the show with us. Are you interested?
Red asked with sparkling eyes. Oh, it's fine. I was just watching it because it's on. I don't really watch these shows. I did watch action hero shows when I was little, but I'm not particularly interested now. Besides, don't boys usually like shows like this?
Hey, we watch anime. Excuse me.
As soon as I shook my head, Red looked disheartened.
Oh, you don't watch shows like this?
Red's shoulders drooped a bit. So, you like action hero shows? Usually when people grow up, they think shows like this are too unrealistic.
And that's the best part.
Most people lose interest. Is it because Red was released with an action hero concept? No, actually, Red might still like these shows because he never had a childhood.
Yeah, I really, really like them.
Because they fit your concept?
I do sympathize with the show because of that, but I love that Red character.
Red pointed at the man in the red suit sacrificing himself for a dying teammate.
I love the fact that he had hidden powers just like me.
Hidden powers?
Yeah, I definitely have hidden powers too. I just haven't realized them yet, like that Red character on the TV right now.
I was a bit startled. Hidden power? Red seems to genuinely believe that. There wasn't a single trace of hesitation or deception in his eyes. Ah, to be a Chulibyo. You believe that?
Yeah, of course. I know for sure that I have hidden powers.
Red sounded confident about it.
I mean, Yunho has powers.
We're dolls brought to life, right? I didn't know what to say and just closed my mouth. Should I tell him that those things don't happen in reality? I thought for a while.
Heroine.
Yeah? I was thinking about this and that when Red called me, and he talked with a serious face.
If you ever get in danger, I'll go and rescue you. I'll realize my hidden powers, then and save you.
Foreshadowing.
How about it? Aren't I so trustworthy?
Red beamed while saying to me. There wasn't any hint of nervousness or hesitation in that smile. Oh, yeah. I didn't agree with him, but he ended up nodding. Red raised his voice towards Yunho too. Red seems to strongly believe that he has hidden powers. Red looked at me seriously and said,
My story hasn't begun yet, but it will soon.
No, your story
Is this
has
just
begun.
the tutorial? We're just in the tutorial. I haven't seen the title yet. Everything will begin like magic.
Red's smile was pure and innocent, but I felt uncomfortable seeing it.
Give me your powers, everyone.
Does he really believe that everything on TV can happen in the real world? I felt a bit worried. After taking a shower, I came back to my room and opened up my diary as always. What happened today? I wrote everything down, including going to Banjul. So I revealed her unsurprising secret. Is there any way I can help her? Should I try to sound him out tomorrow? Today's pretty quick, so he might not fall for it, but... And Red really believes he has hidden powers. He was so serious about it that I felt scared to shadow his delusions. I was getting more worried about Red. Oh, come to think of it, I didn't even give him the chocolate cookie. I remember that I still had the chocolate cookie from Banjul in my bag. I can just give it to him tomorrow. The cookie reminded me of the chocolate biscuits Red brings home every day. I think Red's just as popular as the other boys. A girl who likes Red. I didn't even know her face, but I pictured the girl who likes Red.
I'm just
Oh.
imagining a blue hair girl.
I felt fidgety for some reason. Another day had started. Today Yunho came to wake me up. Everyone was enjoying their breakfast at the table. In front of me was the meal Tay cooked for me. I hesitated but opened my mouth. I should put my plan to action. Tay, can I ask you something? Tay smiled.
Of course.
I gathered my courage from the smile and continued. You're pretty popular at the academy.
It's a bit embarrassing to admit.
Isn't it strange that two-faced jerk is popular? I think I'm more popular, my honey.
Yuri pointed at Tay reproachfully. Tay smiled at that too.
It's nice to have dreams, Yuri. Well.
Yeah.
Cage, don't
Well.
reveal my plan. I'm already preparing it.
How do you think he got knocked off screen?
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I just want an actual animator to be able to actually animate that, just a slipper bonking Yuri on the head and him flying off the screen at that perfect time.
Please do, honestly.
If we know someone who
Honestly.
can do that, that needs to happen.
It would actually be great to have this be an actual anime.
Well, I can't even count the number of people who like me, so it'll be hard to compare.
Tay's really popular. I think half of our class has a crush on him.
Are there really that many? I couldn't help but awe at Tay's popularity. I didn't know there'd be that many. We're not even in the same year as him. Does that mean his whole class likes him? No tilted his head as if it was nothing to be surprised about.
Our class president likes him too, you know.
That's
Even
a
they know. Shh.
What?
I hurriedly covered Yunho's mouth. Yunho struggled. Anyways, does any one of those girls stand out to you? I managed to stop Soy's name from coming out and asked.
You're acting very sus. Well, I don't really have anyone I like. But why?
Tay looked at me as if he wasn't expecting my question. Good. Then that means he doesn't have his eye on anyone for now. So he might have a chance. Now all I have to do is figure out his taste in girls. Then, Tay laid down his spoon and stared at me. Is there any way to describe Soy's characteristics? A noisy girl? This is too negative. A class
Loud.
president? This is too direct. Oh!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Really? Really? That's where you ended up.
To be honest, I was thinking that also.
I
It's
was
like,
No. Let me acknowledge the fact that the music stopped.
yes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, the game's aware of how stupid.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
that's brilliant.
god.
For all the wrong reasons, that's brilliant.
Brian. Do you like girls with big boobs? Got it. The best you describe Troy.
Lance just,
Literally, my face at seeing that is not even far off of that.
Ian red.
Everyone just
They're
died.
like, we do.
oh. My honey.
Lance dropped his chopsticks. Red got something caught up in his throat and spewed out rice. And Yuri looked at me with pity for some reason.
Oh.
No.
Huh?
No.
What's wrong? Tay just stared at me without saying anything.
Exactly why are you asking me that right now?
What do you mean, why? My honey's pretty bold now. But you choose the wrong man. Why Mama Tay? Think again. Darling, FYI, I'm fine with both big and small bosoms. They all
We get
have
it,
their
you're a
own
himbo.
charms. Ha ha ha.
Tay seemed to panic for a while too and asked me. Meanwhile, Yuri was giving a perverted smile and smirking. I haven't seen him that cheerful in a while.
Oh my god. Although yours aren't that big, it's not good to feel jealous.
Where are you looking, Yuri? Yuri smiled with his eyes.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Are we
No,
still
you
playing
know-
the same game?
What was that scene? Was that?
Are we
Was
still
it?
playing the same
What was that scene? Oh my gosh, that sitcom where she's like, "Hey, watch this," and then they're like, "Do it again," and that one last person, please. What was that from? I think it was it Buzanga? Whatever, a stupid show.
Oh no.
Big Bang Theory?
Is it or it was Buz? I forgot the.
I
other
didn't ever
one.
watch. I never watched Big Bang Theory, but Bazinga's from Big
No.
Bang.
Yeah.
Because that's
Oh, you
Yonho
mean
right
Howard? You mean what Howard is saying?
now. Guess I don't know their names.
Like the penis hair guy?
What?
Penis hair guy?
What? This is more
What,
out of
sir?
context things.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rabbit's the one who's watched the most Big Bang Theory among us.
Yes, like yes. This is
Although I'm starting to think he's been watching a different kind of Big Bang.
Yeah.
There's a very big bang.
Isn't that what they used to call that hairstyle?
What?
That looks
What?
like a penis? It's like a bowl cut.
Oh.
I think it's a bowl cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called a bowl cut. No,
Mm-hmm.
Not
it
penis
doesn't
hair.
have another name.
Yeah. I mean, there's an anime reference to that kind of haircut.
I
Making
mean,
it
I mean, there is a insult called being a dickhead.
But this is taking it to another level.
I think that's the same show that I've heard that his hair is like a penis, so they name it penis.
Okay, then.
I'm
Noted.
just at a complete loss from that.
So let's continue on and let Yunho be a bit lewd.
Okay. No,
It's not lewd.
I like small breasts too.
We're talking about chicken, right?
Yeah.
Be quiet, Yunho. That's not something for you to say. Why do we have to talk about this while eating?
What's happening?
You don't want to know. People who are stupid should just say put.
Lance glared at Yuri resentfully. Yunho flushed. Everyone stopped eating due to my question. What's going on? Huh, what's wrong? You just have to answer honestly, Tay. I was asking for soy. I had no idea the atmosphere would become this weird. I looked at Tay and he had an odd
I
expression.
know, right, Caged?
All the other boys just stared at us too. Except for Yuri, who seemed to be having fun. Everyone looks flustered.
Commander, what's happening?
You're too slow. My honey is curious if Mama Tay cares about big boobs. So, Tay, I want to hear your answer too. What is it?
This is a very personal
Come on.
question.
It's not personal. Everyone can share it.
I think you need to explain a bit more, please.
Tay looked troubled. Red looked more confused at what Yuri said.
Oppai? Nani?
Oppai dekai? Dekai?
Sugoi.
Sugoi dekai?
What
Or
did
as
you
we
ask?
say in the Western world, nanny to fuck.
Red glimpsed at me.
So I
Red's face turned red.
Mm.
I felt more embarrassed to see that. Why are you being embarrassed, Red?
This is repulsive.
Lance gathered himself and started eating again. But Red was still flushed. The two are really so different.
Why are you asking that to the commander?
You know why.
Oh, do you?
Huh? Red pointed at me with his spoon and stuttered. Should I tell him it's not polite to point at someone? I was waiting for him to finish when Red, with his red cheeks, asked me. His voice was small and feeble, unlike how vigorous he was when pointing at me.
Do you like the commander?
What? No! How the hell did he come up with that conclusion? My face heated up at what Red said.
So
Wow.
what then? You ask him if he likes small or big?
Not so innocent, Red. What did... I was suddenly lost for words. Red and I caught eyes, and our faces turned red as if they were about to explode. In my head, I thought of my figure in soys. So they were all thinking about my breasts? That's not healthy. That's not it! I was just asking for soy. Why were they thinking about me? I understand why all the boys were stuttering just now. I shuddered with embarrassment. I'm going to leave now. I abruptly stood up and Yuri followed me.
Ow.
Don't be.
Like stub your toe.
Ooh. Don't be embarrassed, alright, my honey? I'll start the car, so calm down and come out. My honey, finally taking a smells. Smells.
No, I can just picture friggin' Yuri just freaking losing it.
Smells.
My honey.
What are you sniffing?
Oh my god.
Towards adulthood.
Don't say anything! I buried my red face in my hands. I could hear Yuri cheerfully humming.
Oh?
Are you okay? I think there was a misunderstanding just now.
Tay asked worriedly, but I was too mortified to look at his face right now. I want to say that it was definitely a misunderstanding, but this is so humiliating.
For the record.
Got everybody's answers but Tay's. And Lance's. But Lance's opinion was just, no, don't be a perv. Besides, I have to mention Soy if I want to explain, and I can't do that. Yuri seemed to enjoy my reaction and walked towards the front door. It's been a long time since the atmosphere was this awkward. Thanks to that misunderstanding that happened this morning, we all couldn't help but blush when seeing each other's faces. This is all because of you, Soy.
Technically, you're the one that said it.
I said it because I wanted to help my friend.
But
Wait,
you could
what
have
did you
picked
have to
anything.
say?
You brought up boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have
You
talked
didn't have to
anything
bring up
else.
boobs.
It could be anything.
Could be anything.
Boobs.
Yes,
Boobs.
the boobs.
Boing, boing, boing.
Guys, I am going to actually have to head out pretty soon. Just
Yeah. Let's.
if we can find something. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
Same
Or
point.
something.
I recognize. I'm hoping that this chapter is almost done.
Even if it's not,
not,
we'll probably do a school transition and that.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know.
Does Master really?
You know, can't we stop talking about that?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Master.
You know, carefully started talking, but quickly shut his mouth.
My honey, it's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yuri was definitely enjoying himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If you're going to continue talking about this, then I'd rather get off now.
The heroine?
Please shut that mouth.
The uncomfortable conversation continued for a long time, and the limo finally arrived in front of the school gate. No, actually, the ride wasn't that long, but it felt like forever. As always, the crowd's cheer greeted the limo.
I'm glad to be the center of attention, but seeing you be so uncomfortable, I should get out fast.
Tay laughed while looking at me and got off first.
He looks happy right now.
No way. He's not like someone I know.
Yuri got off after Tay, and Lance and Yunho followed afterwards. It was just me and Red, both blushing in the car. We tried to say something to one another, but whenever we caught eyes, we just dropped our gazes. Finally, Red opened his mouth first.
Heroine, do you really like Tay?
I blushed. He's so cute.
No.
I told you, it's a misunderstanding. I emphasize the word misunderstanding. Let's stop talking about that, please. Red's expression finally loosened after I pleaded, and he smiled.
Yeah, it's a misunderstanding. Right. Alright. Then I'll get out first. What's your need today?
Red laughed awkwardly and got ready to head out. Girls were still swarmed outside the car, waiting for Red to come out. Red was about to open the car door when he turned around and added,
Oh, and please, think about the play again.
Oh, okay, Red said with serious eyes. I suddenly recalled his phone call yesterday. The person he really wants to play heroin. I nodded. Red smiled at my answer and opened the door. After Red left last, it was just me in the roomy limo. I made them misunderstand for nothing. I should have been more careful, but I was too eager to help Soy. I think out of all the boys, Red was the most shocked. The thought of Red naturally led to me to thinking of what he said about the play. He was being so insistent, like when he asked me the first time. A play. Red seemed to seriously recommend me as the heroine. I have never acted before, but should I do it just for Red? I suddenly felt surprised. I think I fell for his insistence. Wow, brainwashing really is scary.
Damn, I'm good.
Maybe that's Red's superpower.
Brainwashing.
I shook my head and got ready to get out. Should go to the classroom now. Alright, let's get out now. I opened the car door. And transition, and we will
Save.
start from here
Yeah.
next time then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Imagine saving not on a chapter.
Yeah, this is like a
Nasty.
first.
Yay.
First way.
A first
what?
time that we actually.
Didn't save on a chapter.
Yeah.
There's a cage.
We also did not get a
보고 싶었어요.
cutscene. Any sort of
Wow.
CG.
No
That-
CG, but we got the chibi.
Yeah, we got the chibi. I can use the chibi for the next ad then. The drooling Red.
You know, it was a fun stream.
Yeah.
We might not have gotten a CG, but whew, it was spicy.
We had some really interesting changes to this. It took a very different turn.
I'm really sorry about earlier too, guys.
I think I know exactly what happened. You changed your alarm to Saturday last week and took it off Friday.
No, I literally set the alarm last night as well, and it didn't go off or something because I didn't hear it even though it was right next to me.
Or maybe it's somehow set for 7 or 6:30 p.m., 6 p.m. instead of
You could
a.m.
also turn it off in your sleep. I mean, it's fine. It happens.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm happy that getting in touch with your brother helped. I was like, I think Cage missed his alarm again.
I might need to give one of you guys like my Facebook or something, just so like if this happens again, it can be an easy hey, moron, wake the fuck up.
Just send you a voice message. Wait. Oh, you fucking bastard.
Wow.
Hold us all up.
Yeah, like
Get
the
out
only
the
option
fucking
we
cage.
really have is like, oh, your brother, doesn't he like live with you or at least goes to your house? He can wake you up.
Anyway, I do have to get off. So you guys, thanks again. Have fun. Catch everyone later. Tomorrow, I guess. Yeah.
Catch you
Yeah, tomorrow we're back and we will be doing more Red Root.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Take it easy, man.
Bye.
Laters. Alrighty.
Okay, so we should find some trees.
Rather you should. I'm gonna raid into you because I need to get up as well. I didn't realize what time it was, but I have to be
Ooh.
elsewhere.
All right, so
So I'll raid into you and then send it wherever.
Oppo is live,
Bappo.
playing so much.
Alright, guys. Have a good one.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I do shrimp.
So we're going for Boppo then?
I mean, it's like every time Bappo is on, I end up raiding.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hang on.
Oh wow! Oh, it worked! Yes.
Oh.
You got the auto shout out working? Nice.
Basically, I was setting it up with Mixed Up, and I was like trying to test it offline with the. But it's really hard to test a raid offline.
It is, yeah.
Mix It Up doesn't recognize it if you aren't actually streaming, I guess. Because it wouldn't actually do anything when I raided offline. So it's like, yay, it worked!
Well, there you go. That was the other reason for me to end and raid you.
Yay, thank you. That was a big help.
No worries, but I need to head out, so I will catch you guys later.
Alright, and I guess I'll just raid Boppo. Easy thoughts.
Yeah, so we're gonna go raid Boppo. We're gonna go
And we'll back same time tomorrow.
So everyone, thank you so much for joining. I
should probably get ready for bed too.
Yeah, all of
It's
us.
1 a.m. for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I should put up my ending scene.
About my update from the power company. That they've